Namaste. I'm Dr. Laxmi Samantara, founder of Natural Holistic Healing. I'm also a scientist and inventor. I'm an IIT graduate and alumni from IIM Bangalore. I have been an engineer throughout my career, and in terms of my professional career, I have been a scientist, and I have worked with different organizations, including GE and Momentive. I have led multiple scientific projects, including developing next-gen materials and leading sustainability activities across India, Middle East, Asia, Africa regions. Even though I had a fulfilling career as a scientist, however, my personal part was very different. I had own health journey. While I was a student of IIT Bombay, I was hospitalized for more than 2.5 months. I was on steroids, which led me what are the alternative options. So my health journey, got curious, the scientific mind started to look for alternative options, healthier options since then, which led me to start natural holistic healing. Through NWH, we are creating a bigger impact on the humanity in terms of living a happier, healthier, and sustainable life without using any kind of a toxin-free medications in a more natural way. Also, we are creating an impact on clean beauty. What today our focus is based on 4 core values. One is how we can add value. Second, natural, sustainable, toxin-free life. Third, much more in the empathetic note. Fourth, within integrity. The most pivotal decision in my professional career, in my leadership, has been living a successful leadership career in corporate and starting a purpose-driven mission in healthcare. I founded NWH, Natural Holistic Healing, with a lot of uncertainties. But my purpose was very clear, creating an impact at the grassroots level and, of course, with a natural, sustainable, and healthier manner without any external toxins in your body. And today, we are able to create that impact with hundreds of people where healthcare is easily accessible from the comfort of home. And that is why we say next gen healthcare is at your fingertip. And our customers are able to clearly experience it where they could not see a success in the beginning. They were thinking it's almost next to impossible based on their own health journey. But today, we are able to bring a changes in them and bring a positive impact on them. And we are so proud to work on their health journey with them, supporting them. We are creating an impact not only to them, to their families, to the society, and of course, to the world. My vision is to empower people to live happier, healthier life. It's not about the lifespan, it is about the health span. What is your longevity looks like? Are you taking those small daily actions today so that your future self, your best version of yourself is thanking you today? One of the most difficult decisions during my leadership journey as a founder of Natural Holistic Healing is whether to focus on short term or focus on the long term. The reason is today it is a VUCA world, volatile, uncertainty, all that exists. On top of it, AI, digital era, things changes overnight. Are we ready for it? The value, the impact, the technology that we develop today, is it creating a meaningful? Is it creating a meaningful impact? I mean to say meaningful and the impact in the long term. Does it will carry or add the value in the long term? Because the long term scenario, the requirement, everything changes. So the decision, the way I try to take the decision right now is we still focus on the long term, but we try to get the value and add the value in the short term as quickly as possible. So trying to be more agile, creating an impact, creating a value in the short term while keeping the long-term growth and long-term impact in the mind. For me, the greatest way of mentoring is giving them a guidance, but they are able to take decision independently with the thoughtful approach, with the leadership approach, with the holistic approach, with a 360-degree mindset. Otherwise, they are always dependent on you. One such example that I will give during my corporate time, while I was working in the corporate, I was leading a project with IAC, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. One of the project was driven. One of the PhD student was working on that project. When we are working in the corporate and when we are working in a academic, there's a clear difference. So how do you yourself put in their shoes and explain the meanings, the conversation, the values, the soft skill, the technical skills in their language? First of all, one is a communication. Second of all, what is the benefit for them? Third of all, bringing their mindset to the same thought process. Fourth, bringing a holistic approach. It's not only being working in a silo, how can they work as a team and take it forward? And through this approach, we have seen bringing a transformational results even in such a shorter time frame. That is when I saw this has also helped the students' projects to go beyond the academic, get into an industry mode, get into an application mode, creating an impact not only inside the lab, but also creating a bigger impact to the society, to the world. One of the most meaningful initiation that we have started is creating an integrated, personalized root cause approach, which helps them to transform their health beyond their health, beyond their individual approach. It is also shifting the mindset. It is from the disease management, from reactive care to the proactive care, creating a ripple effect, empowering people to take ownership of their own well-being, which creates a cascading effect on the family, society, and of course, the larger way in the world. The advice I will give to aspiring women leaders is that do not wait for the perfect moment. I don't know whether I ever had a perfect moment, even when I was getting 100% results. So get started whenever you made your mind. Be resilient. Resilience is the key. Today, when I changed from my engineering background completely into the healthcare area, it was not easy, but it was definitely I had my passion. Once I made up my mind, I started the WH journey, and it has been clearly rewarding. The impact that I create, it always reminds me that this was the right decision. So be aware, be clear, have clarity in your mind. Once you've made up your mind, do not wait for the perfect moment, get started. Have courage, have resilience, be agile. Once you have made up your mind, once you are determined, create an ecosystem to support you, and that will take you a that will take you a long way. I wish you all the very best. In whatever way you choose your life to be, personal, professional, holistic, all rounded. Have a wonderful time, both in personal and professional career. Wishing you the very best.